So you saw me playing with these rubber bands next to a chain. And did you notice this? Don't match the background. But anyways, I wanted to show you how to make rubber band rings, necklaces, bracelets. It might get a little boring. But since it's almost winter break, Christmas holidays are coming, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, and winter season, it's getting colder. And everyone's going to have a great winter break for children. And anyways, so I wanted to make a special edition so we can make little rubber band chains. So once I made one of these, like the little flowers, but we're not making that today, just these. So I'm going to be using dark blue, light blue, and white. You can use any color you want. Use any colors. You can use any pattern. You could do 1 color, 2 colors, 9 colors, all the colors. It's your choice. So, especially if you want to do this, you need to just don't use it like too tight. You might they're small and you have to put them on your fingers. So don't do it too tight. So the first thing you do to make this is, so you take your rubber band and stretch it wide. Then twist it just once and put it around your fingers. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Stretch. It's fun to stretch with it. And then only once you twist it. So for the rest, you just do no twist at all, just put it on your fingers. But the thing is, you only put on 3 at a time. So for the first one, this, and then you put your second color or whatever, you put it on, and then put your third color and put it on. So you put it on layer, layer, layer. So 3 layers. Take the bottom rubber band, pull it up, and drop it right into the center. If you can see, it's stretching out, you build up and it'll grow onto here and grow onto here. And then, who knows, it comes as long as our house or something. I don't have enough room, you can see. And then, so don't do any more twists, as I said. And then just start the pattern over again and then add in more colors and just add in, and then add in 1 more, take the bottom. Naturally, it'd be attached to the first one, and then plop it in, plop the other side in. So once you plop them in, you'd only have 2 rubber bands on your finger, so you have to put the next rubber band on before you put it in. Special tip to remember. And then in the next color, next color, next color. You can make it as long as you want. You can make it a ring. You can make it a bracelet. You can even make it a necklace. Make it a chain. You can make it whatever you want. It's unique. And then at the end, there's another special thing you do, and boom, it's a bracelet, necklace, ring, whatever you're making. Okay, so now I finished making this. As if you probably didn't notice this while I was making it, but in the middle, I kind of made a pile of the rubber bands that I needed. So you might add too much, you might add too little. Who cares about that? I added too much. So it's easier to make a pile of the colors that you need than reaching in every time. Sorry, just having to clean it up. So it's fun, and also so it makes the job a lot easier. At the end, you'd have to put it back if you had too much, too little. Anyways, so like if once you finish doing this, like once you think you're finished, to test it, like pull it down if you're making a bracelet, but it's easier for a ring. Just put it around your finger, see if it fits. Mine fit, so I stopped and started putting it back. So once you finish, you see like how I put it on 2 fingers. Take one finger out and put those rubber bands into the other finger. So it turns like this. So it's from this to this. Okay, 2 fingers to 1 finger. And then take the first rubber band you used and the last rubber bands, put the first rubber band at the finger too. And then in your box, you'll find either a U-shaped one or an S-shaped one. Show you up close. See these little hooks? So take the first one you used out and hook it on to one of the hooks of the SU chain. Onto the hook, on one of the hooks of the S chain, on the hook of the U chain. Yeah, they look like these letters. So, and then with the other hook, hook it on the 4. Many different numbers. It might be a little hard to put it in. That's normal, especially if it's your first time. Just try your best. And then, ta-da, a little bracelet, ring, necklace. And then you can also be creative and add in little beads or little foods, little chains, letters into your ring to make it fancy. Or you can add it, or this isn't in all kits, but there might be a little keychain. You can hang it onto the keychain. That's fun. I made these 2 at the same time when I was in the car once, and I hanged them onto a keychain. It's a very fun activity, and it keeps you active, and it keeps you from getting bored while you're in the car, if you're in a long drive or if you're in the airplane. It's a fun activity to do. And if you don't have this box, you can get it from the store. This one is something like a mud train or something. You can get it anywhere. Rubber band kit. I didn't get this myself. I don't know where I got it, but still, it's really fun. But there's also another way you can make these. It'll look very different. It'll be like very loose. I like this technique because it's more square. It's the square technique. The other one's like a circle technique. It's much looser and it's like very rubber bandy. So it's basically the same, except you only put in 2 at a time. And all of them are twisted wings. It's a very fun activity, and I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, happy winter break, and I hope you have a great time. If you're traveling, have a good travel. And, well, have a good winter break.